Coach. We'll go ahead and get started. First question, Zach Allen.
Hey, Coach, do you think DeMarcus Cousins should have been in that last possession after those 3 missed opportunities, Coach?
No, we came back playing small.
Jonathan Fagan.
When a team defends as they did, is there a solution or a way around it other than relying on the threes?
No, I mean, if we're creating good 3-point shots, then we got to take them.
Adam Spollen.
Steven, do you have anything on Victor or PJ?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Do we have any other questions? Thank you, Coach. Oh, thank you, Coach. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. One more, Coach. Jonathan Fagan.
Yeah, just going back to those, you felt like they were good 3-point shots. Is that just a case where they're not going and it's just hard to turn around? We saw that in the first half with Miami on that basket. Is it almost contagious the way people say that about made baskets?
Yeah, it can be contagious. I guess I should have explained myself better, and I apologize for that. I apologize for being so short, by the way, as well. But yeah, I didn't think that all of our threes were great. I thought some of them were early in the shot clock, not necessarily created by teammates or drive and kick. So yeah, it does become a little bit contagious, but the shot quality is what I'm concerned with. Well, what I worry about, and some of them were good and some of them weren't, honestly. And we probably missed the majority of the ones that weren't, and the ones that were, we missed a good amount of those as well. But I'd much prefer to have good quality of shots when it comes to our 3-pointers. And again, I apologize for that.
Adam Spollen.
Steven, you guys had done a really good job keeping them off the offensive glass for really the entire night. How hard is that when it just seemed like you got a couple of bad bounces there on the last couple of possessions?
Yeah, 3-point game, and all we needed was a stop. We got the first stop. They got an offensive rebound. We got a second stop. They got an offensive rebound. So yeah, that's the long rebounds we got to come and get. I gotta take a look at the film and see if there's a way that we can rectify that. But yeah, I wish we could have come up with that basketball at the end.
We'll take 3 more. Mark Berman.
Steven, you touched on a variety of things that were not right, but when you got up early, but were not able to maintain, what were some of the reasons why you were not able to maintain?
Their shooting got them back in the game. Strus came in and made 5 threes, and I believe most of them were in the second half. And that's deflating. Although our defense was more than good enough to win the game, we held them to 101 points and 43%. But the 3-point shots were the ones that killed us. So and another third quarter where we had 10 points. And a lot of that was, I didn't know this at the time, but Chris Webber said that JT was 4 for 4 and the rest of the team was 0 for 14 in the third quarter. So part of that is creating good shots, and part of that is the make or miss nature of the NBA.
Brian Barefield. Brian.
Hey, Coach, on tonight, with some of the defensive switches that was going on, and I don't know if you touched on this a little bit earlier, but is it back to, again, like what we discussed earlier with the communications as far as the switching is concerned? Because sometimes it looked like Jae'Sean was out of position.
Yeah, I mean, we got to do a better job, but, just like anything on the defensive end, it's not going to be perfect every time, right? So if we're playing just base and a guy's in the wrong spot, it should be treated the same as when we're switching and the guys and getting caught in a, for lack of a better word, confusing situation. So yeah, the switching should allow us to stay body on body, but the way that Miami plays with the pace that they play and the purpose that they play, there's times where they make it hard on you and we're out of position. So we got to make sure we watch that tomorrow, get better at it, and get ready for this trip.
And last question, Ferdinand Rivera.
Hello, coach from Puerto Rico. Are you worried about how Victor Oladipo is playing, or do you think it's still a process to be the All-Star that at some point he was after his injury?
Victor's going to get there. Hopefully his injury isn't too bad, but you know, he is a big part of what we do. And one of the reasons that we're top 5 defensive team in the NBA is because of Victor Oladipo. Offense will come, but I'm completely satisfied with Victor.
Thank you, Coach.